Hey guys, Amanex here. So today's video is going to be a little different from what I usually upload, and this is going to be a small character review on a most controversial character which was anticipated by everyone to be released in this anniversary, and everyone was pretty much hyped for it. Orange Piccolo, of course. So Orange Piccolo is getting a lot of allegations about him being mid, bad, or being good. So here's a true review on Orange Piccolo. I have used him for 1 week and I'm a F2P. I will give my honest opinion on him if he's good or if he's bad. I'll be really honest and brutal as much as I can. So let's jump into it, and this is a new section I'm starting on my channel which I will do for every character which I can. And yeah, what I want to say about Orange Piccolo is that, okay, let's get straight into the point about his first transformation, which is Power Awaken Piccolo. So Power Awaken Piccolo, I think, in his pre-transformation state, really plays a supportive role for his team, like providing some damage to his allies, which are sagas from the movies, regeneration, or super warriors. And along with that, I wanna say which is pretty good. 15% damage for permanent is really good. Like it's literally for everyone, and a free damage, right? But apart from that, his disruption role I would want to mention is he's inflicted your enemies with -2 to card draw speed for 5 time accounts and -10 to strike power and blast power, and with 20% to -20 to special move damage and ultimate or awakens its power as well. So which seems really good on paper, but if you all know, like these alone, I don't really think are enough to make him like a wall of a support, because key reduction. If you all know, like nowadays, a lot of characters have key reduction, card destroy, and things like that. So pre-transformation, his disruption, for real think is pretty bad. And also one thing I want to mention is that if your enemy is rising versus you, he should have had like -10 to substitution count whenever enemy does it, because and he has only 5 time accounts as and he reduces own substitution count for 5 time accounts only, which is pretty less. And for a Valor character, it should have been 10. To be honest, if you might know, they casually give 10 to characters. Like Magenta also got -10 to substitution count whenever enemies using a Horizon Rush. Even Tapion had it. Even if Piccolo had it for like, even for anniversary headliner, if he had that, I don't really think people would be feeling like he's overly powered. I don't really think it would have been that much of an issue. But having 5 time accounts reduction, which is okay, I would say is decent. If you see on the side, on his pre-transformation state, he's like a character who's performing 3 roles. The first one is being a damage dealer, the second one being a supporter, and third one is being a disruptor. Since he's performing all these 3 roles, that's why he does not excel in any one of those. That's the problem he has. So that's why people might think like his pre-transformation state is pretty weird, or you say pretty mid, because of that, because he's doing 3 things equally. So yeah, he's like a jack of all trades, master of none, which I would say is really true for his condition. And that's what is making Piccolo a little doubtful for being a good character, because he's not performing a single role, he's performing multiple roles. Alright, this was my opinion for his first transformation, which was Power Awaken form. Now let's get into his second transformation, which is Orange Piccolo. So, Orange Piccolo on his transformation. See, on his transformation, he has a very basic or generic abilities, which is like his main ability provides him cover nullification, along with reducing his own substitution count by 2, with giving him key by 50 and restoring his own health, and providing him a special move to continue with, which is pretty general for every character, whoever has a main ability after transformation, or a transforming character, to be honest. So what else do he gets upon aside from that? So in Orange Piccolo, he continues to have same abilities like reduces enemies card draw speed by 2, and reducing power arts power for 5 time accounts. Okay, similar to his pre-awaken, or you can say power awaken state, right? And aside from that, he gets a unique gauge, which his unique gauge seems pretty good, to be honest. If you see, it gives him 30% of his move damage inflicted, minus 15 to own special move arts, and nullifies own favorable elemental factors for 15 time accounts, and canceling his own abnormal conditions whichever he has, like paralysis or faint or something like that. And he also destroys your enemies cards, along with reducing key with 550, and reducing enemy Dragon Balls by 1, and sealing their main ability for 10 time accounts. This looks really good. I mean, say these are this is a pretty good disruptor ability he has for his unique cage, I would say. Someone who had a similar unique cage to him was, I would say, is Ultra Broly. Ultra Broly had a similar unique gauge, which was like this, providing your enemy with nothing to left, destroying their cards and reducing their key. He also used to remove their vanishes, which was pretty insane, but was really okay, along with reducing their Dragon Ball as well. So, but the problem with this one is that he can only do this once, right? And Broly was able to do it twice, or I guess thrice, to be honest. So in his post transformation state, he's also doing same thing which he was doing in his earlier Power Awaken state, which was being a damage dealer and a supporter, and with the as being a disruptor. But if you can see in his post transformation state, he's being more of a disruptor and a damage dealer, which you can see on his special move. On his special move after transformation, it's really hard, I would say. And his disruption, I would say he lacks disruption in his orange Piccolo form, because of unique cage being activated only once and not twice. I don't really think so. It would have killed the world, or it would have burned the world, to be honest, if it was like twice and not once. So these were the things I personally think about Orange Piccolo. They could have improved a lot, or they could have given him, to be honest. Um, Having an extra unique gauge, extra, I mean to say, another usage of his unique gauge, to be honest, not only once but twice. And his damage post transformation is pretty okay, pretty decent, or I should say pretty good. Uh, but his strike arts, or you can say, he's a little more strike oriented. So his strike arts do hit really hard, but his special move hits really like a truck. His special move is the main thing about him after his transformation. So another thing I want to mention about his post transformation is he's going to be a green card. So one more thing I want to mention about Orange Piccolo, which I really don't like. I certainly don't like this factor in many characters, which is having a counter based green cards. Because if you know, see, for the characters who are reliant on their green card effects being activated only on counter is pretty bad. Why is that so? Is because not most of the time your enemy is gonna be falling for the bait of your green cards, right? I mean, even they are playing PvP, so they're not stupids, right? They will, of course, they also wanna win, so they will play out. Uh, they will outplay you as much as they can, right? And having a counter based green card is kind of a degrade, because see, what his green card providing him the post transformation is that it gives him 50 key, along with 20% damage inflicted for 20 time accounts, and he counters all the strike cards, right? Strike cards and tap attacks, which are on the close range, of course, on his face, which are the only two things he counters. And if you know, like, if you if he is not countering those, the problem is that, so upon the activation of counter, what actually happens is he gets three things, which is he draws the strike cards, he gets the new boss effect, which is your enemy won't be able to destroy your card arts whenever they like cover change or enter the battlefield, something like that, right? For 10 time accounts, and he also gets cover change nullification. So out of these factors, if you see the effect of getting uh, a strike card along with the buff along with these two buffs, which are cover chain nullification, which is really important for characters who have counters or AoE based green cards, and the new effect which he has gotten is the your enemy is not able to destroy your cards for 10 time accounts. So if you all know, many top tier characters like Rose Goku Black, Goku and Frieza, even Kid Buu has the destroying card effects on entering the battlefield or leaving the battlefield, to be honest. So which is a really good effect for him. But the problematic thing is that he gets it only when he activates the counter. So one of the most important thing he actually lacks is the coverage nullification, which is behind his green card, and he can only obtain it via countering it via the activation of the counter. So another thing I want to mention is that he gets type neutrality for the elemental factors for 5 time accounts only whenever your enemy is using strike, blast, special move, awaken or ultimate, which activates only for once whenever he's in the battlefield, and when he leaves it, it resets, but only happens once whenever he's on the battlefield. And since you might be using Piccolo as a disruptor, so it might not be that effective, since the characters nowadays are able to combo like for 10 time accounts straight or even 15 time accounts, such as if you know Kid Buu. He just does not stop. Kid Buu has really good abilities, such as he's not able to get debuffed because of his ability to nullify enemies debuffs. Buff effect nullification, which he has, which is what makes him even more insane because of his 2 into card draw speed. Okay, so this was all about the Orange Piccolo, I would say. So, what is the conclusion for LF Orange Piccolo? I personally think Orange Piccolo might not age well at all after his boost is being removed from the PvP, and some people might disagree with this, but in the end, it is how it is. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, if I turn out wrong, to be honest, I would be really happy because I don't really hate Orange Piccolo. I would be really glad to use him more in PvP, of course, but for now, I don't really think he's gonna be aging really good, or being a long run character like Beast Gohan, Ultra Gogeta Blue, or many more characters, I would say. And Orange Piccolo, for now, is not a must summon, but if you are a fan of a Piccolo and you really like Piccolo so much, you should go for it. I won't really say he will disappoint you, but he won't impress you either. And yeah, this is what I want to say about the Orange Piccolo. Let me know what you guys think about him in the comment section below. Do you guys agree with me or not? And if you want to see more of these videos, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, and follow me on Twitter as well if you want to. To be honest, really depends upon you. And yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. よし君はさせ何をしようが無駄だ。
遅いぞ。だこりゃはっほっやだやだ着をつける。ふっほら終わらせる。魔漢光殺法。すべて僕が守ってみせる。